I'm going to show you how to make an answer key in this Google Doc. So right underneath where I would type in my directions, I'm going to insert a table, and I'm going to insert a 2x2 table, and on the right hand side I'll say answer key. And I'm just going to adjust my columns to whatever size I feel like my answer key needs to be, and then I will type in numbers here, or actually I can use these numbers up here. So I'm going to use this numbered list. It's just easier and it's faster. And because I know that when I do my numbered list like this, they're really close together. I know I need to at least, you could do double spacing. Sometimes I think that's too much. So I'm going to just do 1.5 spaces, and so that I get a space before the number, I will go to this line spacing, and then I'm going to add a space before the list item. That gives me a little bit of a space before the number 1. I can make, if this is a test that I'm printing out to be copied, I'm going to draw my lines so that they fit, and then I'm going to copy that line, Control C or Command C, and then press enter, and then I'm going to make lines for each problem of the test. And let's say, for example, in our math tests we have multiple parts to them. So I might have a 1A and I might have a 1B. So if that was the case, I would just do my A and do my B. And I'll show you an example of one of our tests here. And if my test ended at 10, but I still needed this table to be all the way to the bottom, I can just click and drag to adjust the size of my table. This way I have space from the top all the way down here to put in questions. And if I needed to go into the next page, I would just not even create a table, but write my questions on the next page, because I probably don't need an answer key to continue on to the second page. So let me show you an example of one of our quizzes that we've made, and this is what it looks like. And you can see we do have lots of part A and B, and sometimes we have parts where they have to explain. So we have C explanation or C work for number 4. And you can also see that there's no borders around this one, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So just like we did with the name heading, I'm just going to select the whole thing. If I didn't want a border, I go to this border color icon and select white, and it disappears. If you're printing this test out, you might just want one column to have a border, so I'm going to select this column, and I'm going to go back to my border color and select black, and you'll see that it'll make a border just around that column, and then I can type in all my other problems here, and it'll be just a blank, nice, clean page. So that's how you would add an answer key to a document.